Hi YouTube. Hey guys. I'm trying to hold this thing where get my fingers out of the way. So I have a 4-post lift here in the shop that I use to work on cars, my cars. Put my pickup on there, change oil, Suburban, we'll have Suburban, the cars, Freebird, and the Miata. But every once in a while I work on other people's stuff. Usually just a close friend of mine. This guy, a friend of mine, he gave me the metal for the trailer. The not the expanded metal, but the grating. And I was like, dude, man, you know, you giving me this, I owe you. And he was like, okay, I'll tell you what I need done. I need you to change the transmission fluid in my truck. And this truck I've done work on before. I did a kind of a interior conversion for him, and for that he gave me a 2007 Tahoe, and what I had to do was take the interior out of the Tahoe and put in this 06 truck. The 06 is work truck, so it's plain, you know, vinyl floor, vinyl seats, all that kind of stuff. And I wanted the Tahoe. I'd been asking him about it. He said that he would sell it, but I was like, I can't really afford much money because what I'm wanting to do with it. So he called me up and said, hey, you still want the Tahoe? And I was like, yeah, man, but I don't have the money. He was like, I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a list of things I want you to do, and if you do those, I will give you that Tahoe. And I'm like, hey. So I look at the list, and I was like, yes, we got a deal. So I did it. All right. Months passed, and then he comes by, and we're talking, and I'm asking about some metal, telling him what I needed for the trailer, and he says, I got it, come get it. So I go out there and I get it, and I'm like, man, dude, I gotta pay you something. He's like, no, we'll work something out. I'll need something. So, and I was like, okay, just let me know. Well, then he said, hey, I need you to change the transmission fluid, new filter, stuff in my transmission in my truck. But you did the interior transferring the interior, and I was like, okay. So he brings it over, and I'm like, man, I can do it. So I get it, and I drive it up on my lift, and I'm like, okay, something's not right. And I get out, and the front is as far as it'll go, and the back tire is still on the concrete. So I called him. I was like, dude, I can't do it. My lift's not going to work. You know, it's not going to do what I need to do. This truck is too long. My truck is the same year model, 2006 Chevy half-ton, 2-wheel drive, 4-door crew cab, short bed. All right. And my truck, the back tire is right at the post. It couldn't be any longer. It'd be hanging off. His truck, I didn't notice that before, but I started looking at his truck, and his truck is 2006 Chevy Silverado 2500, which don't matter. 4-door crew. I'm like, okay, but his is a long bed. So when you're a redneck like me, you improvise. I told him I couldn't do it because of that, and he was like, oh, come on, man, I know you can. I know you can figure out something. I've seen some things you built. So I was like, let me think about it. So here's what we come up with. There you go. There's the front end on the lift. There's the back end on the pavement. Probably not safe. Probably OSHA wouldn't like this, but unless they show up in the next couple minutes, they're not going to know about it, except unless this gets shared enough to where they show up and say, hey, we've seen videos you post, and we're going to have to write you a fine for working unsafely. But hey, it's me. I'm not getting somebody else to work. I'm not telling an employee to do this. This is me. I'm putting myself in danger. So what can they do? Anyway, guys, where there's a will, there's a way. Talk to you later.